everyone. You're welcome to this lesson 6 of Mental Math Secrets. In this lesson, I want to show you something so interesting. Multiplying 11s. Multiplying any number by 11, okay? I want you to multiply different numbers by 11 with your head and not using a calculator. And this trick I'm showing you is specifically for multiplying with 11, okay? Let's get started. How fast can you multiply 42 times 11? Have you ever thought of that? Did you ever know that you could multiply 42 by 11 using your head in no minute? Did you? Okay, now let's see how to get started. Let's see 42 times 11. While at school, we learn multiplying the normal way and you are used to it. But at this level, at this level of lesson 6, I'm not expecting to go back to the way we did in school. I'll be doing all the numbers in this level 6. In this lesson 6, we are not going to go back to the way we do it at school because you are already used to our mental math secrets, okay? Basing on the previous lesson of introduction to multiplication, I think you are aware of the tricks we use in mental math secrets when it comes to multiplication, okay? Now, let's see how we can multiply 42 by 11 in our tricks, okay? Remember, our tricks are not replacing the way we do it in school, but rather they're just helping us increase on the speed of calculation, okay? We need to calculate things at a higher speed. Okay? Now, let us see 42 by 11. When you look at any number that is being multiplied by 11, there and then, it is very simple. For a two-digit number, all you have to do is add the two numbers, that is 4 plus 2, okay, which is 6. Then just write the answer you're getting, the 6, in between the two numbers. And that is the answer. Very simple, okay? If you want to prove whether you're right, for the start, because we are just learning the procedure, if you want to prove whether you're right, we can do it the way we do it at school here, okay? 1 times 2, 1 times 2, it is 2. 1 times 4, the same here, and when you add up, it's right answer. So when you use this trick I've showed you, you'll be able to multiply all digit numbers by 11. Okay? If you've not understood the trick, please, you have to play the video again and again so that you learn the trick and continue on with us. Alright? Now let's see if we have a different number. How about if we have 31 times 11? You recall? The trick is simple. Just in your head, add 31 plus the 3 and 1, which is 4, and write, that is the answer. Okay? Let us see. If at all we are having 24 times 11. 24 times 11. You know, I'm going a little bit faster because these things are so easy and I expect you to be learning at a higher pace. However, please don't blame me if I'm a little bit faster. If you've not got the trick, please, you can play the video again and again as I promised. As you prepare yourself for the competitions, make sure those boys and girls out there don't beat you in the competitions. Show them the brain by practice. By practice, okay? 24 times 11. 24 by 11, you know the trick. It's just in your head. Add 2 plus 4, 6. That's the answer. Simple procedures, okay? Let's go and tackle bigger numbers. Times 11. This is something so interesting I want to show you today. And in this video, make sure that you learn each and every step, all right? How about if we have a more tricky number like 38 times 11. When you look at 38 times 11 and when you add the two numbers, you get 11, all right? 11. But you cannot write 11 here. It becomes quite... You cannot write 11 here. You cannot write 11 here because it becomes quite a big number. What we do is simple. You remember keeping the one in the mind, rotating somewhere in the mind, okay? So the one will rotate somewhere in the mind to be added to 3. Remember, it all requires practice. And with practice, you're poised to win. I'm assuring you of success everywhere you go with these skills. All right? Now, let's get started. We are multiplying 11 times any digit. All right? And this trick I'm giving you is so special for only 11. Let us see. How fast can you multiply 42 times 11? How fast? So many people out there don't know how to do this. Okay? But you are so glad that you are here and you're going to be learning this in just a few seconds. Alright? Remember, this all requires practice. And once you don't practice, you are not in this game. Okay? Let us see how we can do it. We are starting with 42 times 11. Okay? The trick is very simple. The trick in multiplying 11s is so simple. Actually, it is the simplest in all calculations I've seen before. What you need to do is to clearly master what I'm going to show you right now, the procedure. All right? When you look at any number, any two-digit number, when you look at any two-digit number that is supposed to be multiplied by 11, then what you do is simple. Add the two numbers, that is 4 plus 2. Okay, this gives you 6. Next, just write the 6 in between the two numbers. And that is the answer. Are you mastering the trick? Let us see if at all we are having 31 times 11. What are you going to do? We said you just add. We said we just add the two numbers, 3 plus 1, 4, and write it in between. That's right. You see how easy. You see how easy this is. You see how easy multiplying 11 is. Let us do some other examples. I told you I start with simpler numbers, but at the end things become a little tricky. However, you only need to be smart and practice. Recall that the tricks I'm giving you are not replacing what we learn in school, but rather that only helping you improve on the speed of calculation. Here, after doing such a calculation, you'll be able to do good calculations in money and so many other things. Numbers, maybe you're dealing with animals, maybe you're dealing with construction works, maybe you're dealing with anything, materials. You do your calculations quite easily and faster. And as a young person, we are training you to be that unstoppable elder when you grow up. Alright? Now, adhere to what I give you. Practice here and there. If you are not understanding a step, please replay the video again and again. Thank you. Now, that was just, okay? It wasn't part of this. Let us see another example. How about if we have, say, 88 times 11. This is somehow tricky, okay? We said you add the two numbers, 8 plus 8 is 16. Okay? And write numbers in between. But when you realize 16 is such a big number to be written in the middle, okay? We don't write two numbers here. It becomes so big. So this gives us a wrong answer, but we are on the right track, okay? What we only have to do is to carry the 1 here to become 968, and this is the right answer. Okay, let us see if at all we are having a number like 54 times 11. Do that very fast. Very fast, I know you're going to say that is the answer. Okay? There is a way I do these things and I feel it is so easy, and I have to increase the speed. Me increasing the speed means that you also have to cope with that speed. That speed helps you to do the calculations faster, because in mental mathematics we don't delay things. Okay? Let's have a different scenario. We are having a more tricky number. Let us say it is a 3-digit number, and we are having 27 times 11. Here, a trick is somehow different, but it is all the same. Okay? Here, all we do is we first add the first end numbers, the first two end numbers. So 1 plus 2 gives us 3. Okay? We also add the last two numbers, that is 2 plus 7 is equal to 9. I'm a bit slow here because I want you to master the step and the procedure, okay? Now, all we need to do is get the last digits, 1 and 7, 1 and 7, and then write our two answers here in between. So that will be our answer. This is a bit tricky, but when you master it, it will be so this is a bit tricky, but when you master it, it will be so easy. Just imagine if at all you've done like 10 numbers like this. It will become so easy for you. Okay? Let's do another example of a kind. Let's calculate let's calculate 534 times 11. 534 times 11. Remember the trick? You first add the two digits here that end the side. That is 5 plus 3, 8. Then add this. That is 7, and then bring our 5 here and here. So that is the answer. You get the trick? Let's have some other more complicated number. I told you that the further we go, the further we go, somehow the hotter it becomes. Okay? Now let us see if at all we are calculating 500 times 11 in your head. Okay? It on sight it looks a little difficult, but once you know the trick, it becomes so easy, like you've seen before. Okay? Remember, when you don't understand a given step, please play the video again and pick the procedure. Alright? Here we do the same. Okay? We have 8 plus 3 is equal to 11. Okay? We have 5 plus 8 plus 8. We have 5 plus 8, which is equal to 13. We have 5 plus 8, which is equal to 13. Okay? Now, what we are remaining to do is picking our 5 and our 3. Okay? Now, we bring our 11. Okay? But remember, we can't write 11 at once. We keep our 1. Rotating in the mind. Okay? When we bring our 13 to be written here, we recall that we have a 1, so it becomes 14. But we can't write 14. The 1 is carried and it floats here, and we only have to add the 1 to the 5 to become 6. And this is our final answer. This has been a little more tricky, but when you follow the right procedure I've given you, you get to the best answers. And remember, in mental mathematics, it becomes so easy to do the calculations. Just imagine if I told you are calculating this the way it. Just imagine if I told you we are calculating this the way we do at school, you would really delay a lot. But here, you're doing a few things here and there in the head and you can count the answer. Or you can even estimate easily the right answer. Okay? If it is so fast, you can give a good estimate. And if at all still you're writing on a paper, you can give the right answer before going through all those old styled calculations. You get to the right answer easily. And I urge you to pick on this as a practice. Okay? For your practice, I'm leaving you with one simple question, and that is 85 1 times 11. This is for you. I need an answer here. Alright? With this, I thank you so much. Let's meet in the next video.